everyone. Welcome to Double XP Season 4, Episode 19. I have to keep asking. I can't keep up with it. There's too many. Okay. All right. I am Kay with horrible light reflecting in her glasses. And I am joined as ever by my lovely co hosts, Punisher.
Hi, guys. It's good to
Hello.
see everyone. How is everyone doing this Wednesday night?
Wednesday, the 11th of
Wednesday the 11th.
2023.
You said it was episode 19, right? I wrote down 18.
That's what Tyler told me, so hope he's right. Speaking of, hey.
I am looking now. Hi, everybody. I'm Tyler, or I'm lowercase t, and I may be wrong about the episode title.
Was I right for once? Oh.
Let me check.
And
I
our
hope not.
Last but definitely not least, Laughing Hat.
The fat joke.
Yes.
I you guys are keeping track of the episode?
Wow, that is not where I took it. Wow.
No, it's your raucous personality.
This is why I cry myself to sleep at night.
There's a lot of reasons why you cry yourself to sleep at night.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Hello,
amazing.
Mike. Hello, Jacob.
Oh, wait.
Mike and Jacob.
Correction, cry myself to sleep in the morning because I don't sleep at
That's
night.
true. That's true. And I'm glad that the introduction, the reason why I did that was so I could fit that explicit language thing in there, so it's not as big of a deal when we drop the F-bombs.
We need that.
Yeah. But okay, so why am I hearing myself? I'm going to be quieter just in case I'm getting picked up by your mic, Tyler.
Gonna shut my door.
That might work. Okay, so we're going to be kind of mixed producing here. Hey, Tracy, thanks for stopping by.
Boop, 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 boop.
Do it, Mike. Do it. I hope. I'm excited. You can get very creative with your shitting upon people. But okay, so speaking of, though, while you're here, while we've got you, let's go ahead and do this week's of the weeks. Starting off with
Hi, Mama.
Mike and your screenshot, your Mortal Kombat frozen screen.
That's
Look at
cool. That was a great
That's-
frozen screen, though.
That's a really good, yeah.
You just
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
love when things break right.
Mhm.
Right? Which
Yeah.
never happens for us.
No,
We don't
no.
know what
No.
that's like.
No.
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 Mm.
So congratulations, Mike, on that. And our clip, listen, Mike, I loved your clip. I did.
loved it
In fact,
too. It was-
somebody in this group voted for your clip.
Huh? I wonder who.
I don't know.
But I'm not
Actually.
gonna lie. The other ones, additional editing with the music on top of it and it cracked me up. That was a good clip. And it's right here.
They're working. Cool. And
I got one question.
This is probably gonna get our audio flagged.
Lad, in them jeans. You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, mute it. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
bam.
Probably too late, but all right. Congratulations, guys. Your stuff will be pinned to the top of the group, and everyone will be able to see your lovely entries. I know. You win one, but you don't win both. How could we?
How awful. Well, Mike
Hi,
and
Mom.
Parsis, thank you very much for your screenshot clip submissions.
Yes. Also, we had the interactive post last week was New Year's resolutions, and anyone in the chat, if you did not get a chance to post on that, go ahead and let us know. What were some New Year's resolutions you guys made? Did you sit down and write a list out? You got some games you want to beat? We had a lot of taking care of yourself resolutions. That seemed to be a popular theme.
I
And
love it that everybody's
Patient.
being conscious of taking care of themselves. That's fun.
right, whether mentally or physically, and school, which was mine. I have a lot more. I wrote down. We've started a tradition of writing down our resolutions and making more money.
There we go.
I thought that was pots.
What?
It's shaped like a pot.
That is not shaped
Oh,
like a flower
Like a-
pot.
Like
I can
a-
see it.
yeah.
Like
yeah,
Link's
a-
gonna roll up in her
That's what I was
chat
about
and
to
break
say.
it.
I was about to say like Link would come up and crack it. Those kind of pots.
Oh,
Like
I
a
could
clay
see it.
pot.
I guess.
Did you think I meant like weed?
No,
For a
I thought
moment,
a
I did.
cooking pot. Like
Yeah,
I was like, what does that
Oh.
look like? A fucking pot for what?
Yeah, for a minute I did, and I was.
What's with this
considering how to
fat ass
use that.
wanting to make
That-
cooking utensils
This
and
looks
shit?
like the pots. Wow, look at that.
Man, you could make a lot of spaghetti in that motherfucker.
There you go,
A little
Jacob.
more.
Thank you for fixing. Apparently,
Yeah.
we need to have the exact emoji
Yeah.
usage. Okay. We don't want to get any
Yeah,
miscommunication.
What are we, the fucking
Karma, please.
Monopoly man?
No,
All right.
no one really likes to play it apparently. So no, just Kay. Kay's the
My
Monopoly
my
man.
family sympathized with me and played it with me over Christmas. And you know who won? You know who won? You know who won?
You.
Right?
No.
Harry?
For potentially the
I
first
know.
time
The
in her
first
entire
time.
life.
I won Monopoly against my sister. I cannot. It is the first time.
It was a falling down effect. It was just things kept happening. And then people's just, yeah. All right, Jacob, you can just secretly come over and we'll play Monopoly.
Excuse me.
Rude.
See, Mom does like Monopoly. Okay, see? All right. Okay, but yeah. What was your guys' resolutions in the show? My fellow hosts.
Well,
Let's see.
Physical
Go ahead.
self-care as well as mental self-care. I'm sensing a theme. I'm going to beat 3 new games this year. 3. If I beat more, awesome. But I'm aiming for 3. I'm taking inspiration from Pun last year. I thought that was super cool that you actually made that a New Year's resolution. So I was like, you know what? You know what? Me too. Because by golly, I need to stop replaying the same handful of things that I've beaten 19 times over and over and over again.
Why?
What's your goal? 1, 2,
3.
just 3? 3 like I had last year? Okay.
If I
You
beat
can
more,
do this.
great.
You can do it. Yeah, I
Monopoly?
said.
Can you play Monopoly online? Yes, you can.
What do you know?
Oh,
Okay, cool.
I guess.
There was something else in there. Definitely the self-care, definitely the games. Trying to think of what I posted in the group. Oh, there was a 4th thing. Oh well, we'll call it.
it's
That's it.
It's
Oh.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We could
Let's
start an
go, man.
accountability group.
oh my god.
Gamers Anonymous, Backlog Anonymous. There we go.
Oh, spoilers.
Hmm?
Huh?
My other
Are you
commercial.
going to AA?
Oh
Rude.
I see.
no!
It's
I know
fine.
her other commercial. The other commercial she made. What was it? What it was about?
Well, in the middle of making.
In the middle of making.
Now everyone's gonna think you came up with it first. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate
Listen,
it.
Hey,
Joke's
No,
on
it
you.
was- It was
they
all
would
her
come
idea.
up with a new one. Not Kirsten, but everyone.
Joke's on you. Those that would need convincing don't even watch the show.
Well,
So,
that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, that's plenty fair.
All right.
I'm
Okay. So. Oh yeah. Your guys. I'm
Commit,
sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. There you go.
focus on saving money. Was your other one, Tyler? I went and looked
That's
because I'm
it.
gonna look up everybody's.
That's it. Thank you.
Laughing
That one
Hat,
too.
did you even post?
I
So
don't
here's
think
the
he posted.
thing.
Nope. I knew it. He doesn't even
Here's
look
the
at the
thing.
group.
Nope.
Why
I
are
do
you?
look at
You're a
the
freeloader. You are a freeloader on this show.
Mostly, yes. But at the same time, fuck the new year. That's my resolution, is to not have resolutions.
See, you're just being
I'm resolved.
difficult.
Difficult.
Pick something easy like I did last year. I set 3
Nice.
video games.
Congrats, Will.
Nice.
nice.
So yeah, set yourself something easy. Like I was gonna beat 3 new games last year. I beat 10. I mean, mind you, few of those were like arcade games. That's why there's 10. But I mean, set yourself something easy to do that you know you can do. It makes you it's
that
easier.
table.
Camera, please. Okay. Yeah, there's a table.
You know what? My my New Year's resolution is going to be
edgy.
I was
to
waiting for
break
someone
up
to
with
bring it.
Jacob.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's my resolution.
As to what?
Break up with Jacob. Fuck you.
It's never gonna happen. It'll never happen.
Nah.
Nah,
I give
you
it
guys,
a day.
you guys are. For
You know
life.
what? You know what I love? You know what I love? That old Laughing Hat loves us so much that he doesn't share with anyone, not a single soul in this group about his whereabouts one day here recently. He just
I know.
disappeared, went on hiatus. All right, we
Didn't
all
tell
tell
a
each other
soul.
everything. No one
Yeah.
knew, not even his family. Where? It's instead of where's Carmen San Diego, it's where's Germ. I don't know.
He disappeared. Why you got to do this to us?
He
We're your
won't tell us what his
I'm a
family.
professional. I'm a
won't tell us what his
Professional.
pre-existing plans
Aw.
are Friday.
Listen, I have a guess on what it is.
Saturday.
There's only one thing. There's only one thing it could be.
It's a buffet.
Exactly. That was, yeah.
You are just really stuck on that, aren't you? Like, Michael.
Nice.
And Tracy, yes. Yes.
Don't know what kind of squat variation you do for that, but it can.
Just
Maybe it'd
square
be
up-
in like what
just
kind of
square up
leggings you
before ya.
wore. Like how you can make square watermelons by compressing it in a square mold. You can just get a square mold for your ass cheek. So as you're working, that could maybe work. That could almost be a thing. Oh my God. I can see it now. 50 years in the future, square asses.
Yeah, it's like the head wrapping, right? Instead, you do
Mhm.
the ass wrapping to shape your ass. Yeah, yeah.
God.
It's a thing now.
Cool.
It's a thing now. Born right here.
We started it here. We'll make one cheek X and one cheek P. I don't know how, but we'll do it. I'll just land on the stairs a couple more times at violent velocities.
That's all you have to do. Actually,
I've already
yeah.
got the top part marked out. God,
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Karma, please.
I don't want to do that. Okay, so news. Let's get on to some news. Find out what's going on in the gaming world this last week.
Do-do-de-do-de-do-do.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Not I.
I can do it. And I gotta say, kind of a slow
Fine
week.
thing. The not I said
It
the
has
cat.
been.
Not I said the dog.
Not
What was
I.
that? What was
Rick
that?
always said, "Not I quacked the duck."
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
like that. And Goodson's, yeah.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. It has been a dry week in news.
Anyway,
What I miss.
and that was my news.
Wow,
I have my news pulled up. I missed it entirely.
No way. He started coughing. And it was just all of the motion. You remember when they filmed this scene, it's just them all standing up and sitting down, and it's not
Yeah.
the audio.
She's laughing so hard at it. I was about to ask if I didn't mute and you heard it anyway, but no,
No.
quite the opposite. You didn't
Yep.
hear it, and that's what made it
Sorry.
so funny. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. So yeah, so slow week for gaming. Not even my usual Reddit rabbit holes of news sources provided a whole lot. However, Ubisoft has canceled 3 unannounced games, and among them is, well, no, not among them, but Skull and Bones has been delayed again, which I had not heard of that at all prior to finding this article. But it's going to be a
I have
pirate-themed
heard of that.
action. I actually
Yeah.
haven't. Pirate-themed action adventure game developed by Ubisoft Singapore is delayed again. 3 unannounced projects have been canceled. This was allegedly in lieu of several of Ubisoft's titles underperforming during the holiday season, which is kind of odd to me because, like,
Hmm.
aren't there titles usually like a holiday go-to for, a lot of gamers?
Well, what's some Ubisoft titles besides the only one that comes to mind is Far Cry? I know they make
Assassin's
tons
Creed.
of games. Okay,
Assassin's Creed,
Okay.
Siege, Rainbow
Siege,
Six
right.
Siege, all the Rainbow Six
Oh,
games.
okay.
Ubisoft games. Excuse me.
It's not Rainbow
mean-
Six, but fuck, what's the name of it?
Jacob said For Honor. I didn't realize that, actually.
Yeah, For
Ah.
Honor is Ubisoft. Mhm.
I didn't realize that. They haven't had a new one in 100 years, but Splinter Cell, actually.
I need a new one. They can stop making all these other games
Oh,
and
no,
just
stop.
make Splinter Cell.
Oh, so
Well,
sorry.
see, here's the thing.
Uh.
Splinter Cell actually could use a remake, so they're not going to do it. Sorry. That's just the way it works, Germ.
Watch
Right.
Dogs.
Far
Oh
Cry.
yeah, I said
Yeah.
Far Cry.
Oh,
That was literally the
just
only one I
ignore you.
contributed.
Mortal.
He doesn't listen to me.
He does not ever.
Well, I forgot about Watch Dogs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, their last one's getting some age on it. Oh, Watch Dogs 3. Didn't realize that.
Mhm.
Well, maybe that's why. I mean, we're sitting here kind of struggling to name a few, and most of them are a little older. So it's like, maybe.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Oh, Peppa Pig Fun and Games.
oh yeah, I
Wow.
thought that timeless classic.
I
Yeah.
pre-ordered mine back in the day. Yeah, yeah. That was my only bit of news, though. So,
Okay. I will.
when we're done playing Ubisoft trivia, someone else by all means.
So a new update from Microsoft defaults S and X consoles to energy saving mode, which advertises cutting back 20 times the energy of the instant on setting. It will not affect performance or updates, but as you know, it will slow down the boot time of the machine, which you'd expect. Also, Microsoft said another update will make it so your console will not wake up for its normal 4 to 6 a.m. maintenance, but rather it will pick the time. And I believe this is when you have the energy saver setting on. If you have it back on the instant on, I'm not sure that this does this. Maybe it does. Excuse me. I'll have to go back and look. But rather than the 4 to 6 a.m. maintenance, it picks the time when your local power grid is running hottest and like decides to download it then. So yeah,
Huh.
this is, let me see where
So
I only
our
got to-
Xboxes will never update because Mullen's power grid never runs hot.
Yeah, when it
Well,
does, the power goes out.
I mean, well, it's like I said, if you have it on the instant on, you have to try it. I'll have to look this up. Anyway, okay, I didn't actually get to finish like writing this whole shebang out like I wanted to, so I'm gonna go to the
Shame,
article.
do better. I'm kidding.
I know. I got it from GameSpot though, so you guys can check this article out there. They said, quote, let's see, for example, for every 2 consoles that switch to shutdown, which is the energy saver, for 1 year, we will save the equivalent amount of carbon removed by 1 tree planted and grown for a decade. So they're really trying hard to, I know they've been making noises about wanting to be more proactive with helping the environment, and this was one of their solutions. So just an interesting thing. I looked it on my console today and did see it, and I was like, I thought that was there before, but
No, the energy saver mode was on there, but they put it as a default is what you started that off with, right?
they did. Well, that's what it said. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
default
So
it.
energy saver mode's always been there. It's just it doesn't default into it. You have to set it there specifically.
Like, I think when I got it, it was already, this is why I was a little confused about this article, because it was wrote today, it came out today. But when I first got the S, when I turned it on, I'm pretty sure I turned it to instant on because it was automatically on energy saver mode.
If you remember correctly, or not correctly, if you remember correctly, I'm going to grade you on this later. I had talked about recently that article coming out about all of the companies and the missions and stuff. And Microsoft was one of the better companies, but this is probably in response to that article and things and them trying to. So that is probably a recent article, because there's been a lot more attention to big corporations and their carbon footprints, which is good.
It is going to be weird not having my Xbox turn on at 5 o'clock in the morning, though. I'm used to it just turning on. Like, the first time it did it, it freaked me out. I was like,
I didn't realize it did that.
it does. It would wake me up some nights. Like, if it's super, super quiet at 5 in the morning, sometimes it'll wake me up because I'll just hear it. Well, my old one, my Xbox One, this one's so quiet now, I don't even tell when it's doing anything.
The system maintenance, because sometimes I gotta still download my own updates for the system, and it's like when I turn it on.
I have auto updates on for that.
I
so it just
also
does
have
it.
auto updates on, so maybe it's just sometimes my Xboxes, I don't know if it's my account, like how I've got like a ghost haunting my Apple account and my music no matter what phone it's on. My auto updates only half work no matter what Xbox I'm on, but whatever.
It's kind of like how my controller battery issue followed me across 2 Xboxes. It used to give me plenty of warning. I would get loads of warning when my batteries were about to die, but now I'm playing, and then I
Dead.
just happen to notice that vibration is gone, and I have anywhere from a
You
few
have
seconds
vibration
to
turned on?
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what's wrong with him.
You don't?
right.
It
I thought
makes
this
your
was a
aim trash.
No, it doesn't.
You don't play
Yeah.
enough shooters. Your
Yeah.
opinion doesn't count. Tyler, though,
I'm
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm
I mean, I don't
sorry.
play multiplayer.
You're
shooters.
aiming with a staff
That's
Okay,
or a
sad.
sword.
So it's true. It's true that I have not been the best at Apex for about 4 seasons now. Prior to that, I was pretty darn good, and
Well,
vibration's always been turned on. So,
wouldn't you know?
once you know, guess
I didn't know you guys don't play
Yes, I
with
was just-
vibration like I always do. Even when I played shooters back in the day, I don't think it ever bothered me.
Vibration is trash, Jacob. I guess you're popular with the women.
All right. Moving on. Germ, you've got some news, right?
Yeah, listen here.
Oh.
Tracy, you're gonna like this in particular. Destiny 2 is still bad.
I love it.
But it just got a little bit better.
Okay.
For those not aware, in Destiny, your armor, you have mods that you can put on the armor, and in order to get these mods, you have to get them from a vendor. And this vendor only sells 4 at a time. There's like hundreds, by the way. She only sells 4 at a time, and it's drawn from a random pool. In particular, there was one mod that they were saying she's only sold it 5 times, and the last time she sold it was November 15th, 2022.
Wow.
Man.
Jeez.
So what they've done is they've unlocked all these mods. You can just get them now. You don't have to go buy them.
Oh, wow.
As it should be.
Nice.
As it should
That's nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, this is currently only armor mods. There are weapon mods, but it doesn't say that those are affected like this. But they also have a much smaller pool. So
Yeah.
you don't have to farm for them. So play Destiny 2, you can get these. This does not apply to mods that you can only get from raids and such. Only the ones that you can get from the vendor.
Gotcha.
All
All
right.
right.
be. Cool. Okay. All right.
To quote, all right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for all of that news. As usual, I don't have anything because I'm too busy studying math.
She does it for like
I
3
gave
and
up.
4 hours a day.
Math.
Well, I've been waking up in the mornings to get an extra hour in, so at least 4 hours. But
Look at you little mastermind.
that's the problem. I'm not, though. That's why I'm having to study
The
so much, and I'm
problem,
still
not
having
the
a hard
problem.
time. But I just gave up on everything double XP right now. You guys are lucky I'm on the show.
I was wondering if you would be tonight, actually.
I
I
was
was
wondering if
surprised.
I was
I
going to be
was.
tonight too.
I was surprised to see you, happily surprised, but I was like, oh my goodness, she's here.
But I
Be with
love
you.
you guys, and I'd miss y'all if I went too long. Every once in a while, I'll probably dip out, like exam weeks and things like that, which is coming up in a couple weeks. Okay, so what we got next? What do we got next? Topic?
I just looked at Mike's comment. I'm
Topic?
sorry.
I gotta exit full screen. Let me see. That was a good one, but
My
that's
question,
also
Mike,
pretty good news.
is why are you eating my soup?
What?
He's eating alphabet soup.
Elephant.
Listen, I'm dyslexic, people. I thought he said elephant soup, and I was so
Do you
confused.
still? Okay, good. I'm glad you were confused. Okay.
Camera,
right.
please.
We've got a topic for you this. I still keep hearing myself echo. We've got a topic for you this week, and but first, why don't we just take a quick commercial break?
I wasn't ready for how smooth that was.
Oh, we've
I
been
didn't
moved
expect
around.
Oh, that was smooth.
Oh no, I clicked you guys in the right order too. Why did it do
It's-
that?
I don't
I
know.
clicked so quickly, my hand was going
Bam.
as I was controlling the things behind the scenes because it brings all the boys to the yard. All right. So this week's topic. What do we think of graphics?
I didn't get
What
back
do we
to
think
it.
of them?
They are
Audience,
important
what do you
to
think
an
of them?
extent. They're important to an extent.
I find that graphics probably mean more to me than they should, although less now as I get older. For a long time, I never played top-down games. I know that's not specifically graphics, but there's usually a certain level of graphics that comes with top-down games. Part of it was the camera view, part of it was that 8-bit retro stuff or 16-bit or whatever, Stardew is great, but that took me a while to want to play it. Different things like that. That's shallow. It's shallow. Yeah, we'll just say
You're
it.
a little uppity over your graphics, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, apparently.
Graphic snob.
I don't see it as shallow. You've just always been that way. I just accept that. Like she's always been kind of persnickety about graphics. Is that the right word? Is persnickety? Is that like
Yes.
pussy?
That's
Yes,
the
okay.
right word. Yeah, 100%.
But what was I gonna fuck? There was something I was gonna lead off of that with. Oh, which is part of the reason why I take such killer screenshots too.
That's true.
You
I think
do.
you're saying,
My sass.
learn from me, losers.
Yeah, I need to start putting some more submissions in.
I
I need
know,
to
me
start
too.
playing more games instead of Apex.
I have no excuse.
Nah,
I
haven't even been
either
playing.
forget or I just don't find anything that I deem worthy enough to put up there.
I have a ton of screenshots on my Xbox. I never upload them to
I
Xbox
took-
Live, or if I do, I don't upload them on a StreamYard or not StreamYard.
Mine-
I
Facebook.
took 2, so I have no excuse. One of them is getting posted this week.
So apparently there's like a limit to how much you can have on the Xbox servers, and I'm at that limit. So
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of screenshots and stuff just on my Xbox, but like I can't share them.
You don't go in and clean them out, like
No, I've got a screen recording of Destiny 1, a hacker spawning and killing me with a rocket launcher.
Do I remember you sharing that once upon a time?
Probably. I can share it again.
You should.
It was
You
awful.
should. It's been long enough. Go for it. I take plenty of screenshots. I just don't. I just don't post them. I don't know.
You got somebody calling you out about breaking backs? What is this? What is this?
Probably
Okay.
because he breaks people's backs.
Because I'm so fat.
You're really stuck on that so hard.
Listen,
God.
it's 90% of my personality.
Oh God, you poor sleepy work forced person, you.
Sleepy working
Hello.
germ. The
Mhm.
working hat. The sleepy
The
Yeah.
working hat.
hat.
Nice.
But yeah, so what do we prefer for graphics? Like, if you had to pick a style or a color scheme or something, what would it be? Maybe a genre of games that kind of has specific look to it.
I kind of miss how the PS2, Xbox, GameCube generation looked like in regards to just the average art style back then, I guess you could say. There's nothing wrong with photorealism. Obviously, I really enjoyed Death Stranding. That's a very photorealistic game, very pretty. But so many games are doing photorealism now. Like, I miss it when you looked at something and you were like, oh, well, this is obviously a video game, And I don't even necessarily I see him over there rolling around.
Go.
Oh, he's getting comfy. Watch him. Watch him.
Those ears, God.
What is he? Oh my goodness, he's going to town.
He really is.
Well, he is not getting comfy. He is attacking
No.
that pillow.
Oh, po' boy.
Hi. You want to come on camera?
Come
I
here,
don't
po'
think
boy.
you have a choice.
There
Oh,
Hey!
no.
it is.
Look at it. Oh.
That's my boy.
Oh.
That's my boy Dirt.
But yeah, no. I don't know. I kind of miss how older 3D graphics looked. I
You
think
know
games
what?
have-
I'm kind of with you on that actually, because I will say, as I'm saying that I like the better graphics. I guess in my mind, I'm not necessarily thinking all of them being the photorealistic. That's not necessarily what I mean. Just 3D graphics for sure. Like the kind of, I mean, everything is relatively 3D, but you got some kind of like 2D looking stuff. But
Paper Mario. I
I
guess.
was like even the
really.
game like the good life, all right, that had kind of terrible graphics, but they were good enough and charming in their own way, and they were just modern. So I guess I just kind of like more, not I say modern, but we're old. It's really not modern. Like 2010s. Yeah, 2015, that area.
2010, you mean
I'm
Some
just-
good Halo
13 years
3.
ago?
Oh, I love me some Halo. Just everything else.
Mm.
But my problem is there's two like again with the realism, everything just looks the same. Like you're saying,
Yes.
Tyler.
That's what I
There's
mean.
there's
Yeah.
no Borderlands.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
There's no like no one stepping outside the fucking box.
Yeah. Yeah. You
They're
used to be
they're
able
like,
to-
let's come out with a game, super hyper realism. Don't forget the battle pass.
don't forget the 80-hour campaign. Like, what about a 12-hour campaign? How about it, gang? How about it? Can we do that again? I miss those.
I miss those.
Mhm.
Well, I like my long games.
It depends, man. It depends. Like certain
It-
games, sure, but that's just it's every game now tries to be so grandiose. It's like
And it's quite literally biting Ubisoft in the ass.
Mm.
They're like, let's make
Yeah.
longer games, and then we're gonna charge you super like $20 more.
yeah,
It
yeah,
we're
twizzles
gonna
your
have to play
pixie stick,
games.
huh?
gotta watch
Oh,
words that Mike Smith.
That what's that game called? The Kings.
Uh,
Crap, I had that downloaded.
Oh,
think
the
it was a
King's
hand-drawn
Tale or something like
game.
that. King. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't think it's the King's Tale.
King's
Maybe.
Landing. No.
I've been racking my brains because I meant to do this before and I forgot, but thinking about, like, I was going to have a good, bad, and ugly list.
Final Fantasy 15.
I dig it.
But graphics to me, I'm actually more into the story and actual gameplay aspect. Like, if it's a turn-based game, I don't care how good the graphics look. No, I won't play it, period. I have a thing against, I don't like turn-based game. Fuck no, just no. Anything else other than that really kind of goes. Although mobile games piss me off when they are like, oh, this is the best looking character ever. Look at all these different things you can do. And then
Oh my god, yeah.
Those
and it's all
ads.
these
They all
little
look the
pixels.
same.
It's all pixels.
Yeah.
You can't see shit. But no, overall, I'm not too picky about graphics. I do like the hyper realism, obviously, but I still can go back and play Morrowind, and it looks just as good to me now as it did. Okay, that's a little bit of a lie. It looks a little rough, but I still play it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, be honest
I
here.
play it. I play it like it's my first time playing it, and I still get engaged, engrossed. It still looks to me the same way it did. It's never faded. Like to me, it's just always it. I mean, it fades obviously for real, but
You know what I'm a sucker
Yeah.
for though? Colors. I love some good
Mhm.
colors in games.
yes,
Like that Gunk game, the Gunk. I mean, it's just
Very
like a
pretty.
small game, kind of. I don't know if it's technically indie or not, but yeah, really pretty and just gorgeous colors, man.
That's why I love Dreamlight Valley. Part of the reason I love it is it's so bright and colorful.
It is pretty bright. Yeah.
And Cyberpunk. I get
Need to
lost
play
in Night
that.
City. Oh my god.
Jeez, I need to play that. I finally bought it. Thanks, Mike. But
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
He's the reason we have Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Death's Door. No, I have not played Death's Door.
Oh, a friend of mine was talking about Death's Door. Yeah. Yeah. Let me look it up real quick. Sounds pretty cool the way he described it. Can't remember how he described it, but
I liked, what was another game? Oh, Contrast. That
Yeah.
arcade game that I played, Contrast. I really enjoyed the art style for that. Everything was a little bit overdone, kind of. You know, like the characters, their legs and the arms were a little too long, or like they had kind of out there features, but it was just different. And I really liked it. It was darker. It was done in the darker tones, obviously, but it was good. It was very good.
What's that random game that I played?
Genesis
Was that-
Noir.
No, I mean yes, but the game that was literally about random you play is even
Lost in Random.
Lost in Random. Yeah, the art style of that reminded me of like a Tim Burton movie, and
Yeah.
everything was just kind of a little off, and it was cool. It has some good
Cool.
areas.
That whole vibe it carried kind of reminded me of like the early to mid 2000s games. Really,
Does your
Good, good,
Switch cut off randomly?
my Switch.
Not your Switch, your Steam Deck.
Oh, it probably went to sleep. Oh,
Oh,
I see
okay.
the blue screen in your glasses. Yeah, is there a remote
So-
nearby? Do I need to? I can come do that.
I just realized I looked back because I was like, wait, you see, I thought I forgot to turn off my Xbox, apparently. I meant to
Oh,
turn
what
it
you
off
playing?
before I
Oh,
came
you're
on.
on the home screen.
I'm on the
Okay.
home screen. I was actually last thing I was on was YouTube, but you know where I'm going after this
Yeah,
I'm going
Yeah.
to work.
because I didn't run my dungeons.
I'm going
well,
to
Battlegrounds, I-
homework. I'm learning about. I
Going to
just
Battlegrounds.
finished exponential functions, and I'm about to start logarithmic functions. So I'm just going to be doing that.
Math.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
my
but
eyes-
back
my eyes
to- back
twitching
to-
just listening to you say that.
Back to like hyperrealism. You know, there's some games that I would like to see hyperrealism. Like I would like to see like a super
Zelda.
realistic Mario.
That'd be
It makes me think of that nasty cartoon of like the gross plumber looking dude who's got like blood all over him stomping on like real looking
Someone
Goomba
is-
things.
Yeah.
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Who is breathing in their mic?
Who?
Guilty as charged.
Maybe me.
You said
No, it was even louder than that. I don't even know how. Like, it wasn't like in front of his face. It was like to the
Was-
side.
Was it-
It
was Yeah.
I did just get done clearing my throat, so I don't know. Maybe something on the way out. I don't know.
Is that allergy demon in there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm fine all day till I sit down for DoubleXP podcast Wednesday nights at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Had to think
There
about
you
that
go.
for a second. Yeah, there we go.
All right. We've got a mouse and keyboard tonight. So let's get some PC deals on the way as soon as there it is.
Listen,
Oh, I stress flexed my calf muscle in a Charlie horse.
I thought you were about
Oh.
to fart.
Got
I was like, on camera? Oh my god!
I
That's
do
the
it on
point
the
we're all
I
at.
do it all the time. I just hit mute.
That's the point she's at here lately.
All right, so listen. I've got
Ow.
deals
Listen,
for you.
Linda.
We're gonna start you off with a real nice one here. This is a 2 terabyte SSD. It's from Team Group. It's only $104.99. That's from
right.
$149.99. That is such a good deal. This one I don't know if it's got like super quick speeds, because it's not very expensive, and usually when they're not expensive, you don't really get the best speeds.
Fair.
So you're giving us
is-
shitty
yeah.
deals.
This
Wow.
is for storage, my friend, not for speed. So you can get 2 terabytes of storage with an SSD, which is still quicker than any hard drive, for only $104.99. Now, maybe you don't want 2 terabytes. Maybe you want 4 terabytes. Ooh, $69.99. Nice.
Oh my, nice.
This is not on sale. It's not like a deal price, but still, it's 4 terabytes for only $70. That is insane.
Mhm.
That is
Yep.
pretty insane. Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe 4 terabytes isn't enough. Maybe you
Maybe
want
not.
16.
Oh
Oh
god.
Lord.
Oh god. Oh lord.
Oh.
Maybe you want this $600 hard drive for only $249.99.
Oh my God.
What are you keeping on that thing?
Buddy, that'll store my life 4 times over.
Really?
This will store every game that I've ever played. Maybe you need it. Who knows? Not me, but if you do, it's here and it's available for you. And you get free delivery up until January 16th. I live in Mullins, for anyone who doesn't know. And lastly,
Deliver to Jeremy.
delivered to Jeremy. That's right. I don't have an alias online. I'm not safe. And lastly, a really useful thing, an underdesk keyboard mount thingy.
Ooh,
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at that.
nice.
Look at that. It's got the swivels. It's got the angles. It's got the tilts. And it
Ooh.
slides in and out. You can
Ooh.
drill it into your desk. Look at
Damn.
that.
Yeah, just have a screw poking up through the top of your desk. It's fine.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, if you use the right length screw, you won't have that. But if you do use a longer screw than it needs, then yes, you might run into that situation.
Look at you having to make me buy the right length screw. How
I thought this was
rude.
supposed to be an easy process, Jeremy. You just buy this.
Yeah.
Listen, it probably comes with screws. I
Can't
don't
they
know if
just-
it does or not. But
Well, yeah, but everybody's desk isn't the same thickness.
Yeah,
buddy.
like mine's a
Yeah.
little thin boy.
Thin
Uh,
boy.
Mine's a thin
boy.
boy.
All right.
well, then maybe your desk doesn't deserve an underdesk mount thingy, bobber. That's right. I said it.
It's okay. he
Thank
didn't
you
mean
so
it.
much.
He didn't mean it.
For our
mean
wonderful deals coming from such a rude person, though. God.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
All right. What else we got tonight? We got a retro. Are we ready? Are we ready to saddle on up and ride off into the sunset? And
ready.
go. Oh my God.
What
beat
is
us.
going on?
She beat
That
us.
wasn't
She got
That
there
wasn't me.
the quickest.
She did.
I gave
Rare.
Epona them extra carrots. We were gone.
Good carrots. Wow. Need some of those for in the mornings. All right. So let me fumble with my screen sharing as I always do. Aha, and here we go. This week we're talking about the little known Police Knots. Police Knots is an interactive graphic / visual novel created and developed by Hideo Kojima and published by Konami. What? This isn't Metal
What?
Gear. He developed the game over the course of 4 years, beginning in 1990, finally releasing it on the PC 9821 in 1994. That's a good year.
Best year.
It was
Best
it was
year.
the best year. Everything good happened that year.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So
Best
Police
thing
Knots follows Detective Jonathan Ingram, who was rescued after being lost in space in cryosleep for 24 years. Wow. Upon
Damn.
returning to Earth, he takes up detective work and begins the investigation of his ex-wife's death and her husband's disappearance. As Ingram dives deeper down this rabbit hole, he slowly begins to unravel a grisly conspiracy of organ trafficking in the fictional 2013 Los Angeles underworld. 2013 was futuristic
Wow.
1994, right? So Police Knots received critical acclaim for its characters, voice acting, and world building, not unlike Kojima's later projects, as well as its 1988 predecessor, Snatcher. The cinematic flair and attention to story and character interactions of Police Knots is often heralded as one of the best sci-fi outings of the visual novel genre, and I certainly would love for this entry to get a proper revisit. Pat chance, though. The only ways to play Police Knots at the time of typing this review is its original PC 9821 version or its PlayStation 3DO or Sega Saturn ports. So yeah, now you know a little
PlayStation
bit.
3DO. What the fuck is that?
Sorry, punctuation was off there. PlayStation, comma 3DO.
What's the
So-
3DO?
What is the 3DO as well?
It was an old system that I admittedly don't know a lot about myself.
Oh
who even-
wow.
Was it Panasonic? Yeah, Panasonic 3DO. Yeah.
Interesting.
Panasonic.
Mhm.
I've never heard of that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Thank you. That actually sounds very intriguing.
It does. I was like,
I wonder if
Right.
there's like gameplay. I assume
I mean-
so. Somebody's
Mhm.
probably recorded. There we go. We'll just
Now-
watch that. That's our next show to binge.
now we know what you do when you spend 24 years frozen in space wandering around. You come home and be a detective.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
he
always
woke
wondered.
up-
That thought has kept me up late at
I
night.
know. That's I'm glad it's finally been answered for me.
Mm,
Yep. He woke
Yeah.
up. He
Big
came
mystery
back
solved.
to Earth, and he said, "I want to be a detective."
Yes.
I want to be a detective. Okay. Okay. We are winding down to the end of this evening's show.
We are. We are.
So I do believe it is time for this week's pun.
What did the socks say to the pants? Sup, britches? Let it go, Tyler. Let it go.
That one made me smile a little.
I know. I watched it. I'm like, Tyler's fighting. Do it, Tyler. Come on. Let it rip. It was funny. Jeremy, come on. Twinkle
My
a little
poker
bit.
face.
Something.
He'll never twinkle.
Stop.
Look at that face. No, he won't. My poker
I'm
face is
frustrated.
terrible.
Man, I
Listen,
just
I wonder how many yuppies you confused with that, because britches is not a well-known word, like not in
Outside
this
of
geographical area.
outside of this. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, we'll take our chances. I'll take our
If
chances.
you don't know someone's ever fucked a cousin,
Tracy got it. Tracy
What
got
is
it. He
that?
lives in another country.
what?
yeah, but he's also like a Canadian dick.
I
Okay.
it's-
Okay, granted, but still, like, what? Huh? Where'd she go?
I don't know. She
We
was
got- oh,
she was
okay.
looking
Camera, please.
inquisitively at something on the horizon. Probably another giant roach on the wall or something. Because we've had those for a minute now.
Rad
Them
roaches,
damn-
man.
some damn kangaroos, probably too.
Yeah.
Kangaroo rad
Yeah.
roaches. Ooh, Can you imagine roaches on their back legs, like hopping like kangaroos? No.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not imagine normal roaches.
Saw, dude. Saw.
Sad!
Saw. How is
dude.
everybody? How is everybody? I've missed you. I've missed you all. I lied. I only miss myself. Saw. Listen. One of my like baby mama's product, I guess it's my kid, gave me a world's best dad mug. At least she inherited my sense of humor. Saw. And I tell you, when I was traveling abroad to meet the broads, I learned something. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag's a plus. Saw.
Oh no.
Let's tell women after I break their hearts, which is, pretty regularly.
Of course.
Saw. Stop looking for the perfect match. Use a lighter. Saw.
Chad, I love your dance moves.
I've been
Man,
practicing. Gotta impress the ladies somehow.
you know,
was a good one.
Looks
I
only
like that
take
one.
you so far. I'm getting kind of old, man.
gotta know what to do with it after a certain age, right?
Right.
Never please.
Saw.
Saw.
So,
Well, anyway, I'm off to go do some drugs, drink some alcohol, maybe stare at myself. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Bye, Chad.
you
Bye,
too,
Chad.
Chad.
Saw.
Man, that's a Wednesday evening if I have heard one. Wow.
My Wednesday has been completed. Chad came and saw us.
yeah,
Saw.
yeah. And wouldn't you know it?
Chad came and saw us. Saw.
Ah, dude.
Nothing for that
Oh,
one.
God. I know. I was sitting here waiting. I'm
No,
like,
no,
I got
nothing
one
for
more.
that one.
Damn, y'all are so fucking quiet whenever I'm not in here. Like, what the
Oh,
hell?
shit. Oh, shit. What are you talking
Well,
about?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
we're
thought
quiet.
I thought I saw burglars next door, but I realized it was just some black demon monster thing skulking around, so we're okay.
It was the
We're fine.
kangaroo.
that's fine. That's fine. If you
Yeah.
remember, the April said that this abandoned house, like over this way, it's got a demon in that. Remember her telling us that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe that's who you saw. I thought you were looking
Yeah.
at maybe a roach on the wall.
Throw some
'Cause, you know,
salt out.
No,
Right.
there was one in my unicorn coffee cup, though. I mean, he wasn't alive, but he was in there. So I
Great.
put the cup back.
Alright.
I could have dumped his body out, but you know what?
It's extra
I
flavor.
didn't feel comfortable doing that.
Oh, Jeremy. That's nasty.
That gag sounded like a fart, and I was
It
so
did.
confused.
It did. Oh, Jeremy.
I apologize.
Over here farting out of our mouth.
There
All
it is.
right, so
It's these allergies. It keeps giving me this rasp. Like I'll be in the middle of
y'all
talking,
just
I'll-
always blame it on the allergies. I see. All right, y'all
Listen.
give us some song recommendations. We want to hear it.
Walk Me Home by Pink.
Oh,
She was ready. I am not.
Fuck. Really good song.
likewise.
Fuck a really good song. I think we're supposed to just tell a really good song.
And you're supposed to fuck to a really good song.
No.
Well,
That
yeah,
makes more
that's
sense.
obviously yes. But
Golly.
Okay, I
just gonna
added
let you-
that one. I gotta go to my
Shuffle.
library and shuffle.
Yep, gonna shuffle.
I don't want to do that one.
Let's see.
Oh, here,
Firebird
you know what?
by Dance with the Dead.
Bye. Okay.
Dance with the Dead. Yeah.
April.
What the heck? I was sitting there thinking to myself, too. I was like, man, I don't think she's in chat. Hope maybe she'll be able to verify this story some other time. Sure enough.
There it is. There it is.
Mhm.
Okay, mine is Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, I heard that the other day for the first time in forever. Beautiful. Just makes you want to get up and dance.
Remember the time. Got it. Invitations. That's gonna be some metal ass song.
You know,
It always is. It's Tracy. It always
Rumor
is.
has it, Adele.
I love
is
that song.
going out somewhere.
I love Adele.
Good song.
Whoosh, psychic vibes. Yeah.
Apparently.
But rumor has it, you're the one.
April, you got a song recommendation?
Yeah, throw us a song, chick. We're looking for new tunes. 9 Inch Nails, nice mic. Thank you. Somewhat damaged. It's a good
I
song.
don't know that one.
Same, actually.
It's the one about being somewhat
damaged.
Being, damaged, but only somewhat. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
From a 9 Inch
Gotcha.
Nails perspective.
Yeah.
It's probably about boning, let's be honest.
From the square root of 81-inch nails.
Oh, what?
Wait, you sound a lot
It's
like Chad.
intellectual humor.
What's bad is I feel excited and mad at the same time. I got that one. I actually got that one. It was a math one and I got it, but at the same time,
Listen, just your facial expression as you went into that first chuckle there, that like you just looked and sounded like some aristocrat over tea.
she does that really good.
You did a good job at that.
No, listen,
Ooh,
she's been
Manson.
doing that.
Okay.
She's been doing
there
little
we
things
go.
like that since she was little, like being very
Listen,
fancy with tea and stuff. She's good. She's
I'm
good.
secretly
Nice.
a lady. I just keep it down under wraps.
She's a fantastic lady.
She is. She just also watches Trailer Park Boys with me and plays Xbox with me.
You mean you watch it with me?
That's true. I watch it with you. Yeah, you have seen that show more times than can't think of a comparison, but you've seen it a lot more than me. I tell you what,
more than she's played Apex.
not quite. No, not quite. Not quite that much. Man, I'm like short of breath. No wonder I was struggling to get through that retro.
He's got COVID.
I'm gonna blame the allergies again. I know we just talked about, but
He stopped it.
All right, guys. Well, time to get up, Germ. Want to play in a sec, buddy?
No, I never want.
I can't play in a sec. I gotta do some things and stuff.
And I don't play that old PEX stuff, so
That being
You
said,
wait.
oh, I'm sorry you're sick, April.
oh, that sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon.
But if you guys are in a party later this eve, I'll probably hop in.
Let's go.
If anybody else wants to join in our party, y'all can get in the Discord or message one of us or something if we don't have you on Xbox or PC yet. And you can join our party.
Yes, the more the
won't do
merrier. Except for Jeremy, he won't be there, but that's all right.
I mean, it's always the way to end the show is in weird, uncomfortable, awkward.
I didn't say I didn't like Apex. I don't play Apex. There's a difference. I don't like the multiplayer PvP anymore, except for ESO. Apparently, Monsters and Magic PvP is right up my alley.
There's
Sorry, my camera's
monsters.
shaking. I got
There's
a monster.
There's magic in Apex.
Yeah, there's magic and there's a
Oh,
here.
worm.
Oh,
There's
look
my
at-
worm. Oh, go.
Oh,
Here's my little
goodness.
chuck.
She's very
Karma
upset.
has it.
She's.
She actually looks okay. She might be very upset, but she was playing it off.
Yeah.
Playing it
Okay.
off.
Okay. Well, y'all play your video games.
Play 'em
Have
hard
lots
and
of
good.
fun this week. If you do something cool and you want to share it with us, whether you got a cool achievement, you played an awesome game for the first time, you beat an awesome game for the 18th time, whatever, share it with us. We'd love to hear it. We might start, making a of the weeks for that. You never know.
I wish I could have
what's the
caught my
word?
7th achievement of the week, or I don't know.
No,
What were we
not
thinking?
that. What's it? It's
Scott!
not spoilers. It's when you're hinting at something. What's that called?
Foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Foreshadowing.
foreshadowing. Scott, hello.
What's
Right as
up?
we're about to leave.
Bye, Scott.
Hi,
Terrible
Scott. Hi,
timing,
Scott.
Gotta say, bud.
Glad you stopped
hello.
by, though. Thank you.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Did you forget to change the time when the seasons changed or whatever? What the fuck?
There you go.
Daylight savings?
Jeremy.
Daylight savings. There you go.
Don't be rude.
You get the leftovers. Just
That's
scroll
the
back
best.
to like 10 minutes ago and you'll get the pun and the dad jokes, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
All right.
Wow.
yeah.
Rude.
I mean, let's be fair. Our view
Just
count
accept.
always jumps up the last 10 minutes of the show.
Just
does.
accept it, Germ. I have.
Yep. But guys,
Well, be
thank you.
careful when you leave, Scott. And
Oh,
yes,
I
y'all,
just saw that. Yes, be careful.
y'all have a week that's worth double XP. We'll see. Oh, did you determine if this is actually episode 19?
I was stressing trying to do that and pay attention at the same time, so I did not. I think I got it wrong though. I think I screwed that up.
It's 18, isn't it? I think it might be 18.
Last week you said was 18, so you must have skipped 17.
I believe
Oh.
I messed her up, bud.
If it is, then we'll just have to have episode 19.5.
Or just make next week. I don't know what this
Episode
is.
420. Look at Scott. He said episode.
I guess we'll just call it episode 20 because we've gone by 18 and 19. We're getting close to finishing the season.
We
We'll
are.
probably be off for a few weeks, which will be awesome in the sense of me getting this fucking pre-calculus class out of the way. It's gonna be even
Get it.
worse in a few months when I take calculus because I gotta take another class with it. Gag. I know I'm stuck on this school stuff, but I have to share because I'm excited about it. All right. I love you guys. Much love. Week worth
Yeah,
double
we love ya.
XP. All
Love
that
you
normal
guys.
stuff. Play your video games. Be good people. And
Take care
yeah.
of yourselves. Hydrate.
Bye.
Bye.